Hello, 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 hello. I am live. Let me see. Is there anybody here? Hello, hello, Facebook family. Hello, my Instagram family. Hello, my TikTok fam and my YouTube fans. Yes. If you're not following me on any of these platforms I just mentioned, hurry up now and go look for me because I am everywhere. I am on Facebook as the Digital Boss Babe. I am on Instagram as at digital_boss babe. Same thing on TikTok. And I am on YouTube as the Digital Boss Babe. Yes, I see some people tuning in now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is your girl, Ishoma. For those of you who don't know me, who are new to my page, welcome. Welcome. Thanks for following. Yes, my name is Ishoma, and I'm talking to you guys today from Canada. I am based in British Columbia, Canada. So on the west coast of Canada, yes. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you from wherever you are watching me from in the world. I'd like to know who is tuning in live. So feel free to drop a comment and tell me where you're tuning in from, because I know that I have people watching me from all different parts of the world. So I'd love to know where you're watching in from. All right. So yes, welcome to all my new followers. Thank you so much for following. Thanks for your love, for your engagement. And if you are an oldie on my page, thank you as well for all your support. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about something fun today, because there's a common question that I get. Okay, there's a common question that I get, and I want us to address that today. So, if you are one of those people who you're still curious about who I am and what I do on this page, what Digital Boss Baby is all about, then stay tuned, because I am going to be addressing some questions, common questions that I get asked on this platform. But before we get into that, just a quick intro about myself for those who are new to my page or see me live for the first time. Yes, my name is Ishoma. I am originally Nigerian but based in Canada. And my brand name is the Digital Boss Babe, just like you can see. And if you want to earn online, I'm your girl. Okay, so you can see on my shirt. I know that it's kind of reading the other way on TikTok for some weird reason, but yes. So yes, if you're looking to earn online, I'm your girl, because like you can see on my shirt, it says earning online starts here. And you can go to my website, like you can see on my page or on my screen there. For those of you on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, digitalbossbabe.ca is my website, and you can get more information. Yes, today I'm going to be sharing with you what I think about, actually something that a lot of you are curious about. Okay, if you want to know more details about what my platform is about and how I can help you, how we can work together, then watch the pinned video on this profile, on this page, where I'm wearing this same t-shirt. So you will see that I've done a short video. It's less than 8 minutes long, and I go over how I can help you. And by the way, I want to invite you guys to share this live with your friends. Okay, hit that share button, please, and share this, because this might help somebody in your circle. Okay, somebody who is looking for financial freedom, somebody who is looking for time flexibility, and that can be you too, right? So don't enjoy this content alone. Share it with one or two people who are going to benefit from it. Okay, all right. So yes, a little intro about myself. Yes, I am a mom of two. So yes, I'm a mompreneur. I work online full time. I am an online business coach, meaning that I help people to get started, in the online space with a business, okay, with a business that they can grow and make money from. And at the same time, a business that is legit, and is lucrative to the point that they can be their own boss and fire their boss if they want to. I'm not saying that you have to fire your boss. I'm just saying it's an option for you. If you want to do this part-time, you can. If you want to do this full-time, you can. But how did this all start? It was 4 years ago when I had just gotten back to work from my maternity leave. And I was dreading going back to work because I had realized that over the years of working, I was not appreciated at my workplace. So going back to that workplace, leaving my kid behind, it was really, really painful. And so I wanted a way to be able to make, enough income, just like my salary, but not for, anybody, I mean, under anybody being my boss. I wanted to be my own boss and at the same time earn. And that was kind of how I started searching for an online platform that could help me achieve that. Quite frankly, I didn't think that, it was going to, I like earning online was going to be the solution to the problem that I had at the time. But I guess when I got into our business community and I saw the potentials, I saw people just like me, moms just like me, parents just like me, immigrants just like me in the diaspora who were doing big things. I got super duper inspired. And I'm like, if all these people doing this, who all have one head, they don't necessarily have any educational qualifications, they don't have any experience, but they're able to make 5 figures a month, 6 figures a year, and even 7 figures. Why can't I do this, right? It's the same training and the same system, tools, products that I'm going to be getting access to. So I tapped into the platform, and within a few months, I started making massive income. And within a couple of years, I was able to fire my boss. And now I am my own boss, and I'm teaching people to become their own bosses. That's the whole concept behind the Digital Boss Babe brand. Okay. So if you want more information about how this works, more details, then check out my website, digitalbossbabe.ca, and you will be invited to watch our free webinar session. It's a free session. You just watch it to see if this is a good fit for you. And if it's not, no commitment is required of you. You just walk away, but at least next time you know that you've seen this and it wasn't a good fit for you. And of course, if it's a good fit for you, then you take the next step. And we're going to talk about that next step later on. Okay, so I hope that's a good intro for you guys who are just tuning in. Welcome. And for those of you who are my new followers. All right, so I told you guys I want to talk about something today, and I titled this Go Live, let's talk about the P word. And I'm sure some of you are wondering, what is this P word? Now, I hope some of you don't have dirty minds and thinking of something that you shouldn't be thinking of, because that's not what I'm here to talk about, okay? So let's talk about the P word. What is the P word? Can somebody guess? Safa is laughing. Can somebody guess what the P word is? Just leave a comment. Let me see who can guess what this P word is. I want to see. Hey, any comments? No. Nobody can guess what the P word is. Okay, I'll tell you what the P word is. Somebody said patient. Patient. Well. That's not what it is that I'm going to talk about today. So the P word that I want to talk about today is pyramid. And hey, I came with something to illustrate this for you guys. Okay, bear with me. Where's my prop? Yes, the pyramid. Yes, that's the P word I want us to talk about today, okay? Because I get this question a lot. Like, I would say almost every day. Somebody who is inquiring to know what this is about, how this works, somebody who may have even watched the webinar I was talking about earlier would come back and say, this is looking like a pyramid. Is this a pyramid? Is this a pyramid? Is this a Ponzi? Is this a Ponzi? So I said, hey, why don't I come on live and talk about it? Because at least if you guys have, have me talking about it live, and especially for those of you who are following me on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, you're going to have this recording saved to watch later. At least when you watch this, you would not need to ask me that question again, because I'm going to just break it down for you guys, okay? So, is this a pyramid? Is making money online pyramidal? Like, does it have to do with a pyramid? Is my platform that I'm always talking about a pyramid? So let's talk about this pyramid for a second. What is a pyramid, right? Everybody talks about, oh, a pyramid is some sort of structure whereby a lot of people who are coming in now, the people who are at the lower level are doing all the hard work, and some people or somebody at the top is making all the money off of some other person's hard work. So the question that I always get asked is this one of those things where me who is just coming, or you rather, who is just coming in now, this year, 2024, is going to be doing all the work for somebody at the top to just sit back and enjoy all the money? And before I go ahead to give you that answer, let me show you this. Okay, let me show you this. Today I said I'm going to be intentional because it's not just about talking about it, but I want you guys to also visualize this. Okay, so I brought some visuals to explain what I mean. So this is what a lot of people think I'm into, right? A pyramid whereby everyone who is just coming in now, you can see all those emojis, right? Or all those faces. They look unhappy. So people think that, oh, this is one of those things where everybody who is coming in now is going to be doing all the hard work and they are the unhappy people. And then that person at the top, right, is the only one smiling, or at least has a big wide smile out of all those people. That person at the top is going to be making all the money, while all the people down here are doing all the work. Maybe the people a little bit above who came in a little bit earlier are enjoying a little bit, but so their sad face is not that big. It's not a big sad face. And then we have the straight face people. And then we have the people with a little bit of a smile. And then now one person at the top who is just like, ha, 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 look at all of you making all the money for me. So is this what I'm into? My people, before I give you whether it's a yes or a no answer, let's look at this other picture right here. Okay, let's look at this other picture right here. Look very well. Sorry for those of you on TikTok, this thing is kind of showing like a mirrored image, so you kind of have to read the other way. But yes, does this look familiar for those of you who are working in the corporate world, you who have a job? Does this look familiar to you, right? At which level are you at your job? Because if you have a job, most likely you are definitely not this guy. You're definitely not the CEO, right? Maybe lucky for you, you have been promoted over the years to be a director. Maybe lucky for you, you are a manager or a supervisor. But I tell you, a whole lot more people are at this lower level. The employees, the regular everyday employees, right? Who are doing all the hard work and not making as much as they'd love to, who don't have a life, who don't have that time freedom, who are still living paycheck to paycheck, who can't even save enough to invest, who can't even happily retire until they're 65 or 70, right? People who just can't have enough time to go on vacation. Where are you in this our beautiful pyramid today? Because my people, my dear followers and fans, my future digital bosses, if you are not at the top, as in being at that CEO position, right, then you need to be your own boss. And that's where I come in. I'm here to empower you guys to be your own boss, to be that CEO. I'm not trying to tell you that you are going to be a CEO so that you have people working underneath you who are sad and you're the one making all the money. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm trying to empower you to be your own boss. That's the whole point behind the Digital Boss Babe. And let me tell you something. With my business platform that I share with you guys, it is not in such a way whereby you who is considered, a latecomer or starting now, because quite frankly, it's never too late to start. So I don't consider anybody a latecomer, but don't feel like if you're just starting now, then you're going to be making people who started 4 years ago all the money. Because let me tell you, in this business model, in my business platform, when you start now, you can surpass, okay, all the people who started before you. You can be that smiling person, even though you're just starting now, right? Even though you're just starting now, you can make more than the person who started before you. But guess what? At your job, if you're an employee, you don't get paid more than your supervisor. You don't get paid more than your manager. Heck no, there's no way in this world that you're going to get paid as much as the director or the CEO. So you're always going to continue to be here until the supervisor or the manager deems it fit to give you a promotion or give you a raise to get to the next level. And then the next one deems it fit to give you a raise. They're never going to pay you so much to make more than them. But when you work online and you are your own boss, guess what? You can make more money than your coach, than your mentor, than the person who you got to know about the business from. So I hope this answers your question. For those of you thinking, is this a pyramid? I hope you can see now that it is not a pyramid, because quite frankly, the real pyramid is that job, that 9 to 5, that corporate grind that you're grinding in, day out, working hard and letting somebody else call the shots on how much they're going to pay you, when they're going to give you a raise, when you need to show up for work, when you can go on vacation, even when you can go on sick leave. Because when you want to go on sick leave, you have to start thinking about the missed days, the missed income, and if you're not going to get your ass, excuse my language, fired, right? And yes, I did have that experience at my former place of work, one of the places I worked before. That kind of was an eye opener for me. Yes, I did take a 2-week vacation or so, and I went back to my home country, Nigeria. And by the time I came back to Canada, I realized that my position was advertised. Yes, it was advertised. They were trying to hire somebody. And I'm talking to the HR. I'm like, what's going on here? I just went on a 2-week vacation. I never put in any resignation letter. Why do you guys feel the need to hire somebody to replace me? And then she gave me some sort of BS, right? Which at the end of the day, I realized was BS, right? Because I got replaced, right? So that was what really, really motivated me to look for something else out there. And all that happened right before I went on mat leave too. So me going on mat leave and having to go back to that same place of work, I was like, what the heck am I doing when I have the ability to call the shots on my time and my pay, right? And I can have the best of both worlds. And yes, I understand some of you might be skeptical. Maybe you've tried something online and you got your fingers burned, and so you're now afraid to look into something else. It's normal to be afraid. It's normal to be skeptical. That's why we're human. In fact, that's what makes you a smart person. The fact that you're being extra careful this time around so that you don't get yourself burned again. But let me tell you something. How many of you have suffered heartbreak before? If you've suffered heartbreak before, drop a yes in the comments. Drop a yes in the comment if you have had a breakup with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or maybe a divorce or a separation. But did that make you say that, hell no, I am never going to ever find love anymore? I don't deserve love, and I don't want to be loved, and I don't want to love somebody else. No. Instead, you cry a little bit, you suffer a little bit, you go through that heartbreak a little bit, and this little bit, yes, it can be yes, whatever. But the point is, you dust yourself up and you try again. You say, you know what, now I'm ready to try again. Yes, I want to love somebody. Yes, I want to be loved again. Now I know better. I've learned from my experience. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to watch out for, and all of that, right? So the same thing applies here, my people. If you've been burned in business before, if you've been burned in some venture that you were looking out for before, it doesn't mean that everything online is a scam. It doesn't mean that everything online is illegitimate. You just have to do your due diligence, which is why I always give you guys an open invitation to come and see things for yourself. The first step is by watching the free webinar, which we usually have live every Tuesday and Thursdays. And if for some reason you can't make it live, then you can watch the replay at your convenience. But at least it will be such a situation whereby it's not that you're only hearing from me, but at least you're going to see things for yourself and make an informed decision for yourself, right? And let me also correct this notion, because some people think that, okay, maybe it's a Ponzi scheme. Guys, Ponzi's are illegal. So if I'm here talking to you live, you can see me live and direct. I'm telling you my name, Ishoma. You can go and search me up on all of these different platforms. In fact, I put my WhatsApp number on that pinned post I was talking about. So if you want to talk to me, I'm here to talk to you, right? So if you have all of these things and you're still feeling or having that doubt, then my people, as they say, heaven helps those who help themselves. So if you can't help yourself, then who's going to help you, right? So drop the skepticism, right? This is not a Ponzi, because if it was a Ponzi, I would be in jail. I would not freely come and put my face out here, tell you guys my name, and tell you I want to talk to you. I won't be doing a live video. So you can be rest assured that this is not a Ponzi, right? Besides, Ponzi's are also things whereby you are just basically, I think they tell you to put money towards something you don't even have tangible, anything tangible behind it. You're putting money towards something and it's just growing, and at least that's what they tell you, that it's going to grow. Your money is going to grow. Bring $500. We're going to make you 5,000 tomorrow. To be honest, me myself, I've fallen, let me speak it like a Nigerian, I've fallen mugu for for that kind of thing before, right? People who are looking for sharp money, they tell you, don't worry, bring 500. We'll use it to grow your money for you. By tomorrow, you can already collect 1,000. By next week, you're talking 5,000. The more you bring, the more your money will increase. And at the end of the day, when you now say, okay, bring the money now, everywhere goes silence, right? You don't get your money back. You don't even make your initial investment back. Not talk about the gains that they told you that you made, right? That's the real Ponzi, because there is no goods, product, or service behind that. It's just a money doubling scheme, a get rich quick scheme. And that's how a lot of you, unfortunately, get into trouble, right? But again, what I tell you guys here, if you watch some of my videos from before, is that this, first and foremost, is a training platform, right? We teach you all about digital marketing. Yes, everything in the world today has gone digital, right? So if you're not plugged into some sort of digital platform that makes you income on the side, then I don't really know what you're doing with your time on social media. I hope you're not just someone who comes to social media to catch fun, when you can actually also be generating an income from the same social media. So yes, we do have a legit business platform behind this Digital Boss Babe page that I'm always talking about, such that you will get to pay taxes to the government of whichever country you reside in. So I'm based in Canada and I pay taxes to the Canadian government. Now, the government of Canada will not collect taxes on something that is illegal, right? So you can be rest assured it's a government recognized business. You are expected to pay taxes. In fact, I always tell people, you yourself, you need to be legit in the country that you are living in, because if you are not legit in the country that you're living in, then how can you now run a legit business? Yes, that's another thing. That's another fun fact about this. So if you yourself, you know that you are an under the table resident of the country you are in, then we should first of all flog you before we talk about doing this business, right? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to flog you. But what I'm trying to say is, this is a legit venture, to the point whereby you yourself, you need to be a legitimate resident and have the right papers, the right documentation of the country that you reside in to be able to actually do this business. Yes. Okay. Now, another related question that people ask is that, oh, is this one of those networking kind of things? You know, those networking kind of things. So here's the question that I usually ask back, and I'm asking those of you who are watching me right now. Have you seen anything? And please bear with me if you're seeing my fingers are partly manicured and some without nails. I'm kind of in between changing my nails right now, right? I did my nails a couple of weeks ago for my birthday, and now they are due for a change, and I haven't done that yet. But anyways, yes, about the question whether, oh, I see somebody is so eager to hear, is this one of those networking things? Now, let me ask you the question. Have you seen anything in this world, any business that does not involve some sort of network? Oh, now you're going to wonder, what is she talking about? What does that mean, right? Okay, so let's talk about let's talk about your workplace, right? Obviously, when you work for a particular company, that company itself is a business, right? And as a business, let's take for example, which example we use? Walmart, right? Walmart's very common one. You work for Walmart. I don't care what your position is in Walmart, right? If you go to Walmart and you open your doors and nobody walks into Walmart, are you going to get paid a salary? Heck no. They're not going to just send, maybe your manager will be kind enough to send you with a bunch of goods, groceries. You need this, take this food and go and eat and survive. Fine. After you finish eating the food that they gave you, how will you pay your rent? Will you also give your landlord some food from the food that you got in Walmart? So what am I trying to say with this question, whether is this a networking thing? Guys, if you are going to do business, whether you are the owner of Walmart or you are the owner of a small home-based business or you are the owner of an online business like me, then yes, you're going to need customers. You're going to need customers to be able to make money. There is no hiding that. I'm not going to come and sugarcoat it and say, oh, we're going to, just make you money without customers. If anybody tells you that that's a business where you don't need customers, then my people, I don't know what kind of business is that. Let's just be frank, right? If you open a coffee shop, you're going to need customers to walk in there and drink some coffee, right? And then you can build friendship with that person, with your customers. And that's the whole concept behind a network, right? Being connected with people, whether current customers or future customers or repeat customers, whatever the case may be. There is no business in this world that does not involve some sort of relationship building or networking. So I hope that answers your question. For those of you who are worried about whether this is a networking kind of thing, right? Because I find that people who ask that question specifically are worried about, oh, do I have to now go and bug my friends, sorry, and my family and write a list of people that I know that I'm going to send a message to promote my business and tell them to join my business. If that is your concern, then I can assure you that you don't need to bug friends or family to succeed in the online space. Okay, I'll say that again. For you to succeed in the online space, for you to succeed with our business platform, you don't need to know anybody. You don't need to bring friends and family. You don't need to go bug people that you know. You don't need to cold call people. You don't need to send messages to strangers and things like that for you to be successful. Okay, so I hope that answers you guys' questions about pyramid, Ponzi, networking, bringing people, and things like that. Now, before I end this go live, the last thing I want to talk about is this a free business? Is this a free business? My people, where have you seen free business before? Whereby you just say, hey, I want to sign up for business and we'll just sign you up without any financial commitment. It doesn't happen. It's not a job. And I'm very, very open about this, that this is not a job where you are required to just come and sign up and you don't invest any money whatsoever. That's not the case here. If you're looking for something like that, then go get a job. Okay, because this is not a platform that provides jobs to people. That's another misconception people have about this, is that, oh, I'm providing a work from home job. I mean, you can call it a job, but it is a business. And the true concept of a business is that you invest something to make returns on that investment. So yes, we do require that you have some money to start up. Okay, now first of all, there is a registration fee of $149. When you watch that free webinar that I was talking about, right, you will see towards the end that we invite you, if you want to take the next step, like I was talking about earlier, if you want to take the next step, you've seen everything, you've seen how it works, you've seen the testimonies from other people, other users of our platform, and you want to take the next step to actually now start, right? Then you have to pay a one-time $149 registration fee. And guess what? It's actually refundable, yes. So we've made it in such a way that you don't feel like, oh, your legs and hands are being tied down. No. So we give you a 30 days trial period, money back guarantee period. So after you pay that $149, you will now have access to the training I talked about, to the tools and our system that we use. Like if you watch my previous videos, I mentioned 1 or 2 times about sales funnel, right? And even our big community, our member exclusive community, where there's almost 200,000 people in there from all over the world. So you're going to get access to all of these things. You're going to see what companies we're affiliated with and how you can partner with us, right? And now you have a 30 days period to look at all of this information, do your due diligence, do your research, ask your questions. And if you feel like it's not a good fit for you at that point, you ask for your money back and we give you the money back. That's how confident I am. That's how confident we are in the system, that, you know what, a lot of people like it, a lot of people are doing well with it. But if for some reason you feel like, you don't think it's a good fit for you, then you can get your money and walk away without any commitment, without any risk. Instead, you'll be living more informed. How cool is that? I think that's a pretty cool deal. Okay. And I want to use this opportunity to invite you guys now for our live session we have today. It's going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and that's 8 p.m. Eastern time. And like I said, if for some reason you cannot make it live, guess what? It is recorded, so you can watch the replay at your convenience. And if after watching you still have questions, send me a message. Leave a comment below this video. For those platforms that are going to have this live saved on there, leave a comment below, send me a private message, connect with me on WhatsApp, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Okay, so I hope this was very valuable to you guys. I hope I answered those burning questions in your mind. I know there's a ton more questions that some of you usually have, and I will come on live again, or maybe do it in a short video form to share more answers to those questions. If you're just joining now and you are late to the party, I'm so sorry you missed it. You can go find me on Facebook, The Digital Boss Babe, and you can watch the replay of this video, or you can find me on YouTube, same name, Digital Boss Babe, or Instagram, digital_boss babe, and watch the replay of this video, because I just laid it all out. Okay, those difficult questions, right? Those questions that you guys have been asking. Is this legit? Is this a pyramid? Is this a Ponzi? Is it networking? Is it a free business? And so I look forward to connecting with you guys. For those of you who are going to watch the webinar tonight and take action to pay your registration fee, I can't wait to work with you guys. I can't wait to help you achieve your goals in online space. All right. Till I come your way again, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.